Okay, everyone, I just want to first of all welcome you tonight for our presentation by Dr. Gutman. This was done when he was out in, I think it was Calgary, even though he's in University of Calgary, he was in Calgary for the presentation. And this is what he does when he goes around the country. This is the presentation he uses. And Dr. Gutman also goes into the U.S. and he is one of the speakers. In chiropractic, you have to have so many hours of the presentation or teaching. And he's one of the doctors who talks to the chiropractors about the new things that are coming on, and his thing is on glutathione. Before I get started, I just want to mention that glutathione and Immunotec research really got going in 1979 at Patola University. Dr. Gustavo Buenos, who was professor of medicine at Yale, who was actually a surgeon and he switched into research. He went to college with a medal from the College of Physicians and Surgeons for his work in researching as much protein as he can get to people coming out of intensive care. And all his menus that were set up were basically circulated around the entire world. And his stuff is still being used now throughout hospitals around the world for people who come out of intensive care and who want to get them back up to snuff or out of the hospital as quick as possible. Put it that way. So he won a medal from the College of Physicians and Surgeons for that. He also was cited by the United States Congress, and he has that paper on his wall in the office for that. And in 1979, he was sent a box of powder. He was working with all different proteins. He wanted to find out what was the best protein. And they said, just try this one out and see what happens. And he started working with it. And for the first while, the animals were all chipper, let's put it that way. Tumors were reducing, some of them. They had more energy. They weren't sleeping as much. They just seemed much healthier. He didn't know why. He didn't know what he was doing. But in time, he discovered, and only because of the other researchers on the project who were working on this, there was 11 researchers one time working on this project. And they discovered that the reason the animals were living longer, tumors were shrinking, was because they were raising their glutathione levels. And up until that point, most of them had never heard about glutathione. Okay? Since 1899 to 1999, 100 years, there were 7,000 articles on glutathione presented to the public medical library. That's not a large amount. Okay? So, but they knew about glutathione, but they did not know how to create the proper precursors to raise those levels of glutathione inside the cells. The work Dr. Buenos and his team did discovered how to do that. So from 1999 to presently, if you went into PubMed and typed in glutathione, you come up with approximately 100,000 studies. So in 10 years' time, we've done almost 93,000 studies. I've gone into the public medical library on the benefits of glutathione, and it's all because of the work of Dr. Buenos and his team at the Yale University. Okay? Because the researchers around the world can now get a handle on what glutathione does for the entire body, not one specific. So any disease, any illness, anything that relates to the body revolves around the glutathione levels in the cell. So I'll get started on this, and we'll run into this as we go along. I don't know if you want to turn the light down and make it better for people.